Hi guys, welcome back to Future Tech Era. My name is Naveen, and today we're going to learn about this things called Microsoft Power Automate Desktop Basic Arithmetic Operations. Okay, so that is the things we are going to learn today. So this will be the series of Power Automate video which I'm going to cover today. That is the what is the basic arithmetic operations in the Power Automate. That part we are going to start right now. Okay, so guys, if you are interested in this topic, please try to do the subscribe. Please do subscribe and follow our channel. That's all for today. We're going to start. So let me go for one by one. We'll start into the Power Automate guys. Okay. So basically we'll go for these things called addition, multiply, subtraction, these things called in Power Automate desktop. Okay. So what we'll do right now, we'll try to go for these things called launch the Power Automate desktop tool. So like this way, we'll go for these things called window and we'll try to go for launch. Okay. So here what we'll do, we'll try to go for this things called create the new particular program. So try to create this things called new project. We'll go for this things called flow. Here I'm getting this things called new button. There we'll try to go for this things called create the particular one project. We'll go for give this things called name. That is the arithmetic. Okay, so hardly it will take 20-30 seconds to do all these things, loading desktop flow, and please go for start. So all these things ready. You can see right now we're getting these things called subflows and main. If you want to create in main, you can go for create. Here, if you want to ask how to go for create the new program, new flow, we'll go for these things called new. Here, like that, we're getting these things called new subflow. Then we'll try to go for create these things. By default, we're getting these things called subflow one. If you want to go for create like that, we can create these things called. Suppose that you want to create like that, add, multiply, and subtract. Okay, so we can go for click on this things called save button. So by default, you can see right now here it's coming right now on the third portion, and here left side we're getting these things called actions. So all particular actions will get here. Okay. Basically, right now what we are going to do right now, here we are going to add two number. Add two number means like that a equal to 10, b equal to 5. So we are going to add the number a plus b. Okay. So 10 plus 5 equal to 50. So first of all, we'll try to go for assign some value. Okay. So in Power Automate, we have particular actions that is called set variable. Okay. So we're going to set the particular variable. Let me go for take this things called set variable, and here we're going to pass this things called name of the particular variable. So by default, we're getting this things called new variable. We'll try to pass that is called a, and here I'm going to pass this things called the value that is the 10. Okay. So a equal to 10, and we're going to click on the save button. Same thing, we are going to take this things called second number that we are going to give this things called variable name as a b by default, and here value I'm going to pass this things called here that is the b equal to what, that is the 5. Okay, so what we'll do right now, we'll click on this things called save button. Again, we're getting this things called a and b. Again, what we have to go for that, again you have to go for create one particular variable that is called addition or add something. Okay, so again we'll take this things called set variable. What we'll do right now, we'll try to go for give this name as a add. Okay, and here we'll go for this things called the particular select variable. So here I'm getting this things called cross sign. Here we'll click on this particular place. I'll go for this things called a. Here we'll go for this things called plus sign, that is the operator, and here we'll go for this things called again that is the b. Okay, we'll try to go for pass this syntax like this way, and here a plus b. Okay, again that is these things called done, add equal to a plus b. Okay, again what you have to go for that, you have to go for, if you want to display into message box, we can take these things called display message. Okay, and here let me go for pass these things. Here I'm going to pass these things called message box. Okay, here what you want to display. Okay, I want to pass addition equal to what, that is the variable you're going to pass, that is the add variable. So we'll select this things called add. Okay, so we'll try to go for select. Let me go for save, and till now whatever we have done, we are going to run the particular program. So if you want to go for save, there is a button, we can go for click on the save, and we can go for run the particular program. So let me go for run from here. So what we are getting right now, that is the addition equal to 15. Okay, we are getting perfect. We are getting these things called addition equal to 15. The same thing, let me go for these things called set the variable for these things called subtraction and multiplication. One by one, we'll try to go for that. Okay, so what we'll do right now, we'll go for these things called set variable. Let me go for these things called drag and drop. Again, we'll try to pass these things called subtraction. Okay, so here again, I'll try to pass these things called that variable that is called A, guys, and here I'll try to go for these things called minus, and here we'll go for these things called B. Sorry, once again. So here we'll go for this things called A minus, and here we'll go for this things called your B. Okay. So for all these things, okay, A minus B, we are getting the perfect. If you're getting these things called single quote or something, so it will not work. So try to go for check like that. Okay. Again, we'll try to go for this things called set variable. And here we'll try to go for this things called multiply. Okay. Here we'll try to go for this thing called pass the particular variable that is called A. Okay, and for multiply I'm taking this thing called star, and here we'll go for this things called B. Okay, A and B. What we'll do right now, again what we'll go for this things called, let me go for remove this percentage, we'll go for this things called A star B. So A plus B, A minus B, A star B. Okay, so like this way we have done this things called basic operation into the Power Automate desktop. Okay, so display message box, you can see it now that add is coming perfect like that, addition equal to this particular add, we are getting perfect. Okay, but again if you want to display all these things into the same message box, that is also possible. What we'll do right now, we'll try to go for take this things called display message. What will go for that, that is this things called display message box. Okay, so here what we'll do right now, we'll try to go for this things called, I'm going to pass this thing called display all result. Okay, so I'm going to pass here addition equal to what, that is the variable. Right, so we're getting these things called addition equal to add. Okay, we're getting perfect. So now what we'll do right now, I want to pass all these things like the addition, multiplication, and subtraction. Okay, so here we have passed already addition. Here I'm going to pass these things called multiply equal to. Okay, so here I'm going to pass this particular variable. So let me go for this things called multiply. Here we will same that is called multiply. Okay, again I will go for only t. So multiply equal to this particular these things, and again if you want to go for these things called subtraction, so subtraction equal to, again I try to pass this things called variable that is called subtraction. Okay, so like this way we can go for create the particular syntax, and we can go for display. Okay, if you want to close this particular message box automatically, we can click on this things called this button, and it's asking for this things called timeout 3, means within 3 seconds it will automatically close your message box. Okay, click on this things called save button, and let me check till now it's working perfect or not. So let me go for this things called run from here. So the first message box we have done is especially for this things called addition, that is the 10 plus 5 equal to 15, we are getting perfect. And second things, we are getting this things called addition, that is 10 plus 5, 15, and all these things we are getting perfect within 3 seconds. If you want to go for like that more, we can go for pass these things called 5. Okay, so like this way we can go for that. Okay, again if you want to go for these things called write this particular data into this things called one notepad, what we can go for that, we can take this activity that name is called write text file. Write text file means we are going to write this data into one text format. Okay, so here it's asking what is your file path and what you want to write. File path means where you want to write and what you want to write. Okay, so what you want to write means same data we'll try to write. So first we'll try to copy. Okay, so what we'll do right now, we'll try to go for copy this particular message box. We'll go here and we'll try to go for copy this data. So Control A, Control C, and we'll try to go for copy. We'll try to go for paste here. So let me take this things called write text file. Here we'll go for this things called this. We'll click on this things called select file. We'll go for this particular data, and here we'll try to go for select these things, and we'll try to go for change the name. Okay, so I'm going to pass this things called document. We are going to pass this things called new document. Okay, again, what you want to write, I'm going to paste the particular data, addition, multiplication, and subtraction. We are going to click on this things called save. Okay, so like this way we are going to save the particular data into the notepad. Okay, let me go for run this particular program. We are getting this things called save as numbering. So 1 2 3 4 5 and up to 8. So 8 actions we have already taken in this particular flow. Let me go for run for 5. 15 for 50 and subtraction equal to 5. That is coming perfect. 10 plus 5 equal 15 and 50 is the multiplication and subtraction equal to 5. Okay, so here if you go for this things called this PC like that data and the new text, we have already written the data. So I'm going to show you this things called what I have written into the particular this things called into the particular directory. So guys, you can check here right now. I'm getting this things called the time right now. That is this things called your new text documents, and we're getting this things called addition equal to 15 multiply equal to addition equal to 15 multiply equal to 50 and subtraction equal to this things called 5. Okay, so guys, like this way we can go for this things called create this things called basic arithmetic operation program, and they are like that. We can go for create this type of program to this like that in the PowerPoint. Okay, so guys, if video is fine, this video useful for you guys, please like the video, please share the video with friends, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Thank you so much.